Hello and welcome to the Kravlovka Arena in Prague in the Czech Republic. It's the quarterfinals of the Women's EuroLeague, and this is game 2 of the tie between ZVVZ USK Prague and the Russians from Orenburg, Nadezhda. Well, the quarterfinals are played on a best-of-3 basis, so the team that wins 2 games goes to the final 4. And last Tuesday in game 1, Nadezhda Orenburg overpowered USK Prague 80-57. The winning margin surprising most people. But that 23-point margin has no real relevance, as just the win counts in the overall scheme of things. If Nadezhda win here in Prague, there will be no game 3. But if USK Prague wins, then the series decider will be played next Wednesday, March the 15th, in Orenburg. Oh, no mistaking the home side in their luminous yellow. Before the game, we have a presentation. Well, a great servant to Czech basketball, receiving a momentous award here. And the presentation being made by Ilona Bergerova, 32-year-old Czech national team player, to a former national team player. So, coach of USK Prague, that's Natalia Hyšková. Been at this club since 2012, Hyšková, recognising contributions of great players of the past. And there, great players of the present day. Any Czech internationals, Spanish internationals, a couple of good Americans on the Prague team, notably Kia Vaughan and Candice Dupre, and a superb Serbian national team player, Sonja Petrovic. Well, the visitors being introduced. Elizabeth Williams, an American, 23-year-old American, out on the floor first. She'll play in the number 1. And Nadezhda Orenburg, remember, runners-up last year. Last season, 2016, when they lost 69-72 to Ekaterinburg. They're the lineup for Nadezhda. Williams and her fellow American Tiffany Mitchell, averaging nearly 20 points a game between them, 10.7 points a game for Williams and 9.8 for Mitchell. Perhaps more importantly for Nadezhda, the 7.9 rebounds a game for Williams. There is one player, however, who out-rebounds them all, and that is Amanda Zahi, this 23-year-old Swede. She'll be number 17, averaging nearly a double-double a game, 9.3 rebounds and 14.5 rebounds a game, points a game rather. And she picked up 18 points in that fabulous win, 80-57. But now the home side being introduced. And just wait for the a massive cheer for the number 9, Leah Palau, 37 years of age now. Somewhat rude of me to mention the lady's name, but what a great servant to this club and to Spanish basketball all over. In fact, she's a great servant to the EuroLeague. And there, 62-year-old Slovakian Natalia Hečková. As I said, been here, this is her 5th season in charge now. Remember, she was head coach to USK Prague when they were champions in 2015, when they beat the great Ekaterinburg 72-68 in the final. Leah Palau, along with Marta Zage, 2 current-day Spanish national team players. Forget the 23-point margin in game 1. Game 2, it's all about winning. If the home side win, then there will be a game 3 next Wednesday in Russia. If Nadezhda win, forget game 3, there won't be one. So an expectant crowd here at Kralupska Arena. Yeah, the starting 5 for Nadezhda. Yeah, the 2 Americans, Tiffany Mitchell and Elizabeth Williams. And another Spanish national team player as well, Cristina Ovina. And yeah, that's number 17. Look out for her on the boards. That's Amanda Zoe, 23-year-old Swede. Nearly a double a game. And they're the starting 5 for USK Prague. 2 Spaniards, a Serb, and 2 Americans. Kia Vaughan there, number 1, from New York Liberty, and a graduate of Rutgers University. 18 points and 12 rebounds in that 2015 final, when they beat ECAT by 4 points, and she was voted the most valuable player of the Final 4. Just a couple of quotes. Leah Palau, 37-year-old, is quoted as saying, "Yes, we lost, but there's a chance to fix it. The next match, this match in fact, is at home, and we will try to return the series to Orenburg." And there, coach Robert Iniguez, the 49-year-old Spaniard, coach to Nadezhda. And his opposite number, Natalia Hečková. Coach Hečková, former coach of Rosenberg, Sopron, Spartak Vinyo Moscow, Dinamo Moscow, and RUS Kazaris. In fact, both these coaches have experience all over Europe. Both have been RUS Kazaris Valencia coaches. And Coach Iniguez won the EuroLeague with RUS Kazaris in 2011-12. Also coached at Fenerbahce and Girona. 3 referees tonight. We have Tomislav Voc from Croatia, Martins Kozlovskis from Latvia, and Vasilis Saruchka from Greece. Well, the fans are going to play a big part in this game. That's what Coach Hečková has asked for. And the leaders of the team didn't play very well, and our defense worked badly, explained Coach Hečková about game 1. But a more important factor perhaps is the psychology. When you have a young team, it's simpler to cope with nervousness and pressure. To skilled and experienced players in this situation, it feels heavier for them because they know the price of their mistakes in these playoffs. The fact of the matter is that Nadezhda won all 4 quarters. They won the first quarter by 6, the second quarter by 5, the third quarter by 8, and the fourth quarter by 4. Marta Zage there, young Spaniard, the 26-year-old 5'11" guard, plays for the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA. And she's averaging great stats, 10.8 points a game, 3.2 rebounds and 3.6 assists. That's the number 10 for USK Prague. Noticeable there that number 9 doing all the talking, Leah Palau. 5 points again, 3.3 rebounds, but perhaps more importantly again to her team, 7.8 assists. She led the scorers in that game one, 13 points for the visiting side in Russia. But no one really came close to Amanda Zawi, the number 17 for Nadezhda, 18 points. Remember, there is no aggregate situation here. It's not home and away. It's the best of three. All that counts is getting the W, the win. That's what USK Prague are after. They want to extend the series, go back to Orenburg, and then they can get revenge for that 23-point hammering. But if they lose here, they have no chance of getting any revenge. So here we go. It is Nadezhda in the dark shirts and USK Prague in the luminous yellow. Well, that's good rebounding, but the scramble, and it is USK Prague coming up with it. And here's Marta Zage. Leah Palau. Nice pass into the low post. And on the turnaround, the scoreboard moves, and it's Sonja Petrovic. Another assist from Leah Palau. But just look how quickly Nadezhda get the ball down the floor, but they miss what a relatively open shot. Yeah, and to make matters worse, the player that missed that shot, I think she's turned her ankle. Now, if that's Tiffany Mitchell, I think it is. Well, it's not her ankle, it's her throat she's holding. I didn't see a foul, I didn't see any semblance of a foul there, but she's in some distress. Yeah, Leah Palau calling for the medics. And coming on the court is, Elena Beglova. She's going to replace Tiffany Mitchell. Well, that's a shock indeed for the home side, and spectators trying to get a close-up view of that. If we see a replay of it, I don't recall any contacts, although she's trying to stem the flow of blood from her nose. It's not Mitchell, actually. Perhaps it's a worse situation. Amanda Zawi, remember, nearly a double-double now. Well, it was a complete accident, a flailing arm. There was no foul there. And the courtside attendants been called in to mop up the blood. And Amanda Zawi has been rushed off to the locker room to try and stem the flow of blood there. Well, that is a shock indeed for the visitors here in Nadezhda Orenburg. Well, we're looking there at Candice Dupre. She's come back from the locker room to try and get ice on that facial injury. There was no intent, there was no foul, there was no malice at all. It was just a complete accident. Well, after a prolonged injury break there, here we go again. And it is Leah Palau on the ball. More contact inside, another body on the floor, but Marta Zage picks herself up. And it is 4-0. USK Prague. Candice Dupre. And Leah Palau very nearly got a steal there. And there's Leah Palau getting the rebound. Well, not the best executed fast break I've seen. A little clumsy there. But still, USK Prague retained possession. Nadezhda really do have to shake the cobwebs out here and forget what's just happened and get on with the game, because if that goes in, which it does, it's a 7-0 start for USK Prague. Marta Zage there with the first 3-pointer of the game. And we have the first foul of the game. I think it's Sonja Petrovic, number 5. Well, I'll rephrase that. It was Kia Vaughan, number 1. Baglova just about gets the ball in play. That's terrific defense, and the trailing player can't hang on to it. USK Praha on the break. Nadezhda misses the layup, and it's tipped out of bounds by Amanda Zoe. Nine nothing. USK Praha surely will have a timeout any second now. Kristina Ovina, well, not quite a turnover. Ovina getting her teammates together just to settle things down. And Coach Iniguez doing the same thing, calling the play. Oh, this is terrific defense from USK Praha. And that's out of bounds. Good defense there from Kia Vaughan. She forced her player to step out of bounds. Still no timeout from Nadezhda. That's a good press break. Here's Nadezhda controlling things for USK Praha. The band enjoying themselves here in Prague. Petrovic pulls up. And it's an 11-0 start. Well, surely, yep, there's the timeout. 11 points without reply. Well, that just belies the situation that it was a 23-point margin in the first game. That, of course, is irrelevant. The only thing that really matters was the win. And we have a somewhat irate Robert Iniguez, coach to Nadezhda. Well, as you're watching highlights of the first few minutes of this Game 2 in the Women's EuroLeague quarterfinals, there's not an awful lot I can say about Coach Inezda's timeout, other than he was, let's say, more than a tad annoyed. Well, cool and calm is Natalia Heshkova, understandably so, her team leading 11-0. The point that Coach Iniguez made there was 11-0 and no fouls. What is he saying to them? Get tough. Or what? Again, good defense, shot clock on 6. Almost a turnover, not quite. Shot clock on 2, it's got to go up and does so. And that's good rebounding. Good loose ball. Reset to 14 now. And there is a foul, and it's against Leah Palau. Well, it's an offensive foul. Leah Palau tried to fight her way through it, and Amanda Zoe just moved, well, just dipped her shoulder. Well, it's not the worst start I've seen for a visiting side, but it's coming pretty close. An injury, 11-0 run against them, and the foul there. There's Leah Palau. Kia Vaughan for 2. Not quite this time. That's a rare miss, but the rebound, Sonja Petrovic. Back to Palau. Cheekily, Leah Palau holds the ball in one hand and then fires up for pass. Kia Vaughan inside. And the loose ball picked up by Ovina. Good no foul by Leah Palau. Oh, the first score for Nadezhda Orenburg, Elizabeth Williams with, let's not call it a sky hook, but it was pretty close. Yeah, Coach Iniguez there straightens his tie and he's a little more calm now. Palau. This is good ball distribution from USK Prague. Vaughan inside on the turnaround, the hook shot off the glass, no good, but the rebound is Sonja Petrovic, and she converts 13-2. Well, she started the scoring going, and she's just grabbed a very important rebound for USK Prague. (13) for Nadezhda is Alina Beglova. Being double teamed just about everywhere. That's a very ambitious pass, but it got there, and on the turnaround, no joy for Elizabeth Williams. Nadezhda travelled, yep. Well, she tried to pass the ball, having left the floor, had nowhere to go really, and then apologises to her teammates. Rather studious looking Natalia Hitchkova, coach to USK Prague. Nadezhda really do have to dig deep now and calm things down. They're not going to make up 11 points in a minute or so. Well, that's going to miss by a long way. Good block shot indeed by Leah Palau. And the trailing player, and that's knocked out of bounds in transition by Amanda Zoe. Well, the band are celebrating. Oh, not too early. Not if you're an USK Prague fan, that is. Petrovic into Kia Vaughan in the post. Nice little 2 versus 2 play. Lovely pass. Indeed, super passing, and that's 3 seconds. Yeah, they just found themselves inside, surrounded really, and perhaps it was one pass too many. Candice Dupre there. Had been in there a long time. Natalia Zajdek, 28-year-old Russian, inbounds to Alina Beglova. Zage is all over her opposite number at the point. Well, I think, yeah, Kia Vaughan there just levered her man mid-air. It's the subtlest of fouls. Let's have a look, there it is, and there, yeah. And number 1 fouls her opposite number. So that's 2 fouls, Kia Vaughan now. Well, very ambitious out of bounds play. And it meant that the shooter was triple teamed. And Elizabeth Williams doing a good job on the boards for Nadezhda. After 11-0 start, that scintillating start, USK Prague have gone a little cold, and that's a great move inside. Amanda Zoe reduces the arrears to 9. Leah Palau, Kia Vaughan. Nadezhda looks for 3. And that's a simple play, a simple score. Candice Dupre coming off the screen, burying the jumper. Zajdek can't get the ball inside. Well, that's a forced shot. Good rebounding. This time, good ball distribution from Nadezhda. They hit their first 3-pointer of the game, and they're back in it. Trailing by 9. Zage to Vaughan. And he's going to get the drop, not quite. The rebound by Zoe. That's a nice pass. Well, again the miss, but again the pickup. And thank heavens for offensive rebounding for Nadezhda. Staying in the game. After that absolutely dynamic start, the home side gone a little cold. Yeah, it just seems as though Nadezhda winning the battle of the rebounds now. And the foul, Leah Palau, rather a sloppy foul there, reaching in. So because of the rather barren period for the home side, USK Prague coach Natalia Heskova has called timeouts. They had an 11-0 start, but now they lead by only 7.
Be careful because now they have chance to go for offensive rebound. And if you make a defense 20 seconds, let's take the ball, grab it, and then okay, if you are here and you are 2-on-1, you can finish, but then keep down and make them work. Yes, let them work and we go again B-side, okay? But good timing. Don't rush on the screen. Yes, it was too early. So wait, it means nothing. And then
You're watching highlights of the last 3 or 4 minutes. Chalk and cheese, the 2 timeouts. The first timeout by Coach Robert Iniguez. Well, he was set to explode almost. But Coach Natalia Heskova of USK Prague, very calm. And I think she called the timeout basically just to point out a couple of things. First of all, about their offense and not particularly good use of a screen, but she was more concerned about the offensive rebounds that Nadezhda had won in the last 3 or 4 minutes. That's a nice pass inside, and there's one of those offensive rebounds by Amanda Zoe. Williams with the hook shot. Well, rather a throw at the bucket there. Here's Nadezhda. Oh, lucky to get that ball back. Leah Palau ticking down to the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. Sonia Petrovic inside. Zargay for 3. And there's a good rebound by Petrovic. Margay another. Same spot and same result, no score. But what a hustle. Wonderful hustle there from Candice Dupre. And there's a foul. It's number 33 of Nadezhda. Natalia Anoinkina. She, well, used her elbow really as Leah Palau was mid-air. Tiffany Mitchell wants to get back in quickly. Number 3 for Nadezhda. I think they've patched her up. Oh, it's good to see a player come back from what looked like a poor injury. Well, that's the simplest of out-of-bounds play you'll see. Candice Dupre there just laid it up, and the defense went, well, AWOL. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell for 3. Tiffany Mitchell, 9.8 points a game, and that's how to say what injury. There was no injury. Zargay. Leah Palau. Petrovic inside. Good hands indeed. Kristina Ovina there, got a hand in there. Helena Baglova at the point. And Leah Palau goes behind the screen. Super boxing out from USK Prague. Here's Nadezhda. Petrovic. Petrovic looking for a clear out. Well, she went inside and gave the ball away. It was a simpler play there. Well, I tell you what, that is superb refereeing, because USK Prague tried to foul on the halfway line to stop what looked like an obvious score, and the referee refused to call the foul. Very good refereeing. It's only a 4-point game now. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Palau looking for the foul, not getting it. Got to be a hope shot now from Margay. Oh, on the buzzer! Marta Zargay, less than half a second remaining in the first quarter, and she buries her second 3-pointer. It was a 4-point game. Here we go, here's that play. Well, Petrovic actually gave the ball away there. There's that attempted foul on the halfway line, and Tiffany Mitchell laid it up. But then the shot clock, very, very close indeed. Well, this is that same play again. There's that attempted foul on the halfway line. And then the three-pointer from Nadezhda. She looked up at the clock, and it was all string. The backboard lit up as the ball was airborne. You've got to say it's good defense from Nadezhda, but they just couldn't stop the three-pointer from Nadezhda. It's a 7-point lead for USK Prague over Nadezhda in Game 2 of the Women's EuroLeague quarterfinals. Well, USK Prague winning the rebounds, but that surprises me statistically anyway, because Coach Pechkova was somewhat disturbed by the fact that her team had given up a few rebounds. And that's not one of the rebounds, but that's a nice pass inside, and Amanda Zoe there with the relatively easy two. And Candice to pray from that simple out-of-bounds play. There's the turnover from Sonja Petrovic. The good no foul. Tiffany Mitchell lays it up. Good no foul as well from Leah Palau. Remember, the team in yellow have to win to extend the series to a third game in Russia next Wednesday. They're leading by 7 at the moment. Leah Palau, make it 10. So 2 threes without reply for USK Prague. Each of them from a Spanish international. Zaga and Palau combining for 6 points in next to no seconds. And 55 there is Annette Steinberger, 27-year-old Latvian player, picking up her first foul. Yeah, Steinberger got the job of trying to restrict Amanda Zoe. Well, this time, it is Nadezhda's turn to score from a very simple out of bounds. And what's more, they've got an and one. Yeah, Steinberger had a man on her back trying to box her out before the shot had even gone up. 2 fouls from the Latvian. The 3-point play is completed by Natalia Anokina. And some pressure up the floor now. That Leah Palau should be able to handle it easily. Well, I say that, she throws the ball away. Misunderstanding there between 2 Spanish national teammates. Coach Iniguez there instructing the out-of-bounds play. Anokina to inbound. And Palau almost stole it. My apologies, it was Petrovic who almost stole it. Out of bounds, yeah. Super defense from Petrovic. That's the second time she's caused a turnover by her opponents. And some pressure still up the floor. Here's Palau again. Last time she was here in this similar situation, she gave the ball away. Not this time. Very close to the back court though. Palau dictating the play. Steinberger looks for 3. Zage for 3. And the rebound by Zoe. Oh, the foul. Zage. Oh, no, it's a carry called. Well, Tiffany Mitchell thought she'd picked up a foul there. And she looks somewhat perplexed. Let's have a look at her dribble. Yeah, the height of the ball has no bearing on its legality, but there was definitely a carry there. 5 turnovers each. Palau defended by Cristina Ovina. That's a great matchup. 2 Spanish teammates. Petrovic and somehow scores. I tell you what, that is real physical strength in there. She was triple teamed, but still scored. And there's a foul on the play. And it is the lady who just scored, Sonja Petrovic. A little too aggressive in the reach there. No simple out of bounds this time. Forewarned, he's forearmed, as they say. Uvina. It's the corner. Super boxing out from Petrovic. And the outlet pass as well. Oh, Uvina almost lost a dribble. Sorry, it's Petrovic, it's Steinberg who almost lost a dribble. Annoyed with herself again. Well, I think what she's saying is she was looking inside and there was no one there to pass to on the break. Palau to Steinberger. Petrovic. Palau for three. Not this time. That's possession to Prague. Leading by 9, the home side in a game they have to win. They've never trailed. I don't think they may have led in the opening minute or so in game 1, but they lost all 4 quarters. 7 coming in for this Prague is Alina Hanasova. Averages 9 points a game. So a key player. Palau. Petrovic pulls up on the jumper, and that's some of a wild shot from Petrovic. Uvina for Nadezhda. Good defense from Palau, and well, she almost blocked the shot as well. I think she got a fingertip on it, but no matter. Natalia Zidek hit the jumper. Canny player, Leah Palau there. As I say that, she very nearly gave the ball away. Well, almost good hands from Tiffany Mitchell. And the referee said she got the arms as well. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, all over the arms. No, no question. So because Nadezhda Orenberger in the penalty, it's 2 shots. Leah Palau takes a break. And the first is good for Teritsa Borilova. 2 from 2 for Borilova. Lead back to 9. In the grand scheme of things, this has been a good recovery from Nadezhda from 11-0. They're winning the rebounds. It's another rebound there, and the score for Amanda Zoe. It's back to 7. The lead is Marta Zage handing a player off. As the can strikes up in the crowd. Zage to Kia Vaughan, nice little play, all for nothing though, and another rebound for Amanda Zoe. Albina finds the trailing player who misses the 3. Now there's a foul on the play. Yeah, Zoe, I think she was fouled from behind by Marta Zage. Let's have a look, there's the 3-pointer, there's the rebound, and there's the push. Yep. Marta Zage, her foul. Zoe is fouled again. Foul by Candice Dupre. 5 rebounds now to the number 17 for Nadezhda. 3 of them offensive. Here she is on the foul line. It's a 6-point game now. This is the second though. Oh, that is a wretched turnover, and somehow Nadezhda contrived to give them the ball back again. Now there's a problem with the table, and the referee wants the shot clock reset to 24. No reset, because it wasn't really a change of possession. Good refereeing. Alina Hanasova to inbound. 33 coming out. Natalia Anokina for Nadezhda. And Elizabeth Williams back in for the visiting side. Nadezhda. Dupre inside, pulls over the jump shot and gets the drop. Well, that's the advantage of playing at home, I suppose, you know. How soft the rims are. Here's Ovina. Surely not. Well, the three-pointer is in, and she was fouled as well. What a game Amanda Zoe is having. Well, she smiles because she has a possible 4-point play. She does complete the 4-point play. 14 points now. And they very nicely steal the ball as well. You've got to get the ball over the halfway line. She steals the ball as well. What great stats. But she just, well, and angry with herself there. She couldn't quite find Kristina Ovina with the correct weight of pass there. But I think she still gets to steal, you know, Ovina. It just feels as though the home side, USK Prague, are all over the place at the moment. Now lacking the leadership of Leah Palau. That's got to go in, and does so. Much needed two there. Teresa Vorlova hits the jumper. That'll ease some nerves, one suspects. Kristina Ovina. Well, the three again. It's now just a 3-point game. So we there, 13 points now. Just about half her team's tally. There's a message for Coach Hechkova. A very ambitious pass along the baseline there. And the lady who threw the ball away there, Terichka Voroshklova, takes a break. Still about 4.5 minutes to go in the first half, and we have a real game on our hands here, folks. It looked at one stage as though it was going to be something of a blowout with an 11-0 start for the hosts. No. Nadezhda Orenburg fought their way back, trailing by 4 now. I thought it was 3. That's what I thought was a 3-point was given as a 2. Good pressure now. Sonia Petrovic there, almost stealing it. And Leah Palau back in for USK Prague, for her leadership, if nothing else. Good switching man-to-man from the home side. Uvina. That's a well-worked play, my goodness me. That young lady is having a real game here. So we there, 15 points, over half her team's tally now. There, Palau. Oh, Susanna. Van Kreitz up. Petrovic, well, there was no one there. With a brain freeze there from Sonia Petrovic and Coach Robert Inoguez there. He believes, and a rather disturbed look on the face of Coach Natalia Hechkova now. Where has it all gone? Well, a 3-pointer now, amazingly, would give Nadezhda the lead. There's still an age to go in the first half. The shot is blocked. Terrific block shot there. I think it was Nadezhda who blocked it. And waits for the trailing player, who misses the 3. Kia Vaughan gets the rebound, and the reset. The ball is in the hands of Leah Palau. Was that blocked? Again, great boxing out and great rebounding indeed by Kia Vaughan. Here she is again. Kia Vaughan, the left-handed shot, she's fouled. She'll go at the foul line. Well, was there a tear in the eye there of Amanda Zui? There's that block shot. And here go the home side on the break. And we missed the foul, but 2 fouls now, that's important. Oh, will she stay out there? Still just over 3 to go in the first half. Having a great game, 15 points, 5 rebounds, but 2 fouls now. Here it is. Yeah, there's the foul. It was the left hand, actually. I think she almost blocked the shot, but the left hand, little push there. And Kia Vaughan misses the foul shot. Misses them both. But Sonja Petrovic the rebound and the reset. Dupre for 3. Candice Dupre. Nice smooth jump shot. Well, there's an injury there. That 3-pointer won't count. And it's Leah Palau on the floor. Well, the whole game, she's been reading the screen, going behind it. I think on this occasion, she just ran into it. Here we go. No, there's no screen there. Yes, there is. Bang. I think she's had the wind knocked out of her. Well, the referee stopped the game because it looked as though a player was seriously injured. Well, she's coming out. Amanda Zui, what a great game she's had so far. 15 points. But 2 fouls. This is not called a foul. Correctly so. It was close. Elizabeth Williams. Now, someone's got to take over the job of rebounding. And excellent play in the paint. That shot is blocked by a much recovered Leah Palau there. And she's shaken off that knock that she received. Set Petrovic inside, she's fouled, and she's going to go at the foul line because Nadezhda are in the penalty. Foul against Natalia Zidek. My apologies, they're not in the penalty yet. I was looking at the wrong arrow. That's another simple out of bounds play, and the rebound is by Kia Vaughan and reset for 14. Sonja Petrovic. Oh, little hesitation dribble. Finds Leah Palau in the corner for 3, and she knew it was in as soon as the ball left her hand. And the pass there from Petrovic, and we have a timeout. It was a 2-point game. Now it's a 7-point lead for USK Prague over Nadezhda Orenburg. Still 2:13 to go in the first half. The second timeout called now by coach Roberto Iniguez, the 49-year-old Spaniard. Here he is again. Again, he's angry. Well, we're watching highlights of the second half. Marta Zage there, buried a 3. And so did Leah Palau. Leah Palau on 9 points. Good hustle from Sonja Petrovic. And she gets the drop. Well, there's the block shot from Leah Palau, but it still went in. And a 3 there. And the rebound. The rebound by Amanda Zoe, 23-year-old Swede. Candice Dupre there. Pull-up jump shot. So back to the action with just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half. It was a 2-point game, but now USK Prague lead by 7. Good rebound from Kia Vaughan, and it was her fingers that last touched the ball. Elena Beglova to inbound for Nadezhda. Natalia Zidek. Kristina Uvina. The ball is being zipped around well. That's a shot under pressure. And Kia Vaughan keeps it alive, tips it to herself. Minute and a half to go, first half. Sonia Petrovic. Petrovic on the turnaround. Well, she started the scoreboard moving with that shot. A turnaround shot, but on this occasion she missed it. Uvina. Oh, good hands again from Kia Vaughan, tipped it to herself, but wonderful hands indeed from Elizabeth Williams. She just ripped it out of her opponent's hands. It's back to a 5-point game. Last minute of the first half. Leah Palau down the floor to Petrovic. Well, Petrovic picked a dribble up then. And there she is looking for the foul and getting it. She's got it now. One. Sonia Petrovic. She's tough. And how? Here we go. The handoff from Kia Vaughan. And the foul is Elizabeth Williams. And Petrovic, her 10th point. It could soon be 11. Well, she misses it, but an open rebound there for Kia Vaughan. No one got a body on her. 6 on the shot clock. Palau, a little roll pass in, but it's stolen. We have a 3-on-2 for Nadezhda. And that's good defense. Here's Leah Palau. Now the shot clock and game clock are perfectly synchronized. And Palau looks up and recognizes that fact. And she's allowed to hold the ball in one hand. Here's Petrovic. Well, they scored a 3 on the buzzer of the first quarter. They're going to do the same on the buzzer of the second quarter. Kia Vaughan pulls it up and off the glass, no good. Well, there's the buzzer for half time. Well, one might say it's been a scrappy first half. It was a great first quarter, or a great start rather, to the first quarter for the home side, USK Prague. They went into an 11-0 lead. There's the penetration from Sonia Petrovic, the rebound from Kia Vaughan, and eventually USK Prague just couldn't make it count on the buzzer, but they do lead 38-31 at half-time in a game that USK Prague simply have to win to extend the series to a third game, which would be played in Orenburg in Russia on Wednesday, next Wednesday. Well, there, the important stats of the first half. USK Prague shooting or scoring 4 from 9 at 3-point attempts compared to just 2 from 8 from their opponents. And not too many free throws. But USK Prague will look at that with a little bit of concern, only scoring 2 from their 5 attempts, whereas Nadezhda 3 from 4. The rebounds though, well, that is decisive. And when you bear in mind that coach of USK Prague, Natalia Heskova, called a timeout to discuss rebounding problems, USK Prague are out-rebounding Nadezhda by more than 2-1. Now that is a real turnaround from the first game. Remember that first game, which Nadezhda won by 23 points. It looks as though we were going to have almost a reverse of that first score, that 23-point margin, when USK Prague were leading 11-0. Remember, the margin has no bearing on the overall situation in the quarterfinals. It's a 3-game series. The first team to win 2 games goes to the final 4. So if USK Prague win this, the series will be tied 1 each. And we go to Orenburg in Russia next Wednesday for the deciding game of this terrific series. The other quarterfinals, Ekaterinburg beat Familia Skio 92-47 in game 1. Dynamo Kursk, that was a terrific game, 76-71 against Bourges. That could have gone either way. And another terrific game as well, Fenerbahce 78, Perfumeros Avenida 68. So only one, well, no, two big margins, a 23-point margin in this series. This Prague against Nadezhda, and a huge margin, 92-47 in one of the other quarterfinals. But we'll take a break as the halftime entertainment continues. But remember that it is USK Prague leading Nadezhda Orenburg 38-31 at halftime in a game that the Czech team have to win to keep the series alive. Welcome back to the Kravalovka Arena in Prague in the Czech Republic. We're almost at the end of the half-time interval in this game 2 of the Women's EuroLeague quarter-finals. Game 1 of this particular tie was won convincingly by Nadezhda from Orenburg in Russia. They won that one 80-57 over ZVVZ USK Prague. But USK Prague in game 2 have the advantage. It's a slender advantage. It's only 7. They got off to a racing start with an 11-0 run of scoring. Nadezhda fought their way back. They got within 2 at one stage. But just down the stretch of the first half, USK Prague re-established a fairly comfortable 7-point lead. But their coach, Natalia Hezhkova, who won this competition a couple of seasons ago with this club, she knows that 7 points can disappear in, well, a few seconds. And what she wants is to make sure they get the win tonight, to go back to Orenburg in Russia against this man's team, Roberto Iniguez, coach to Nadezhda, for a third and deciding game in this quarter-final tie. The winners of the quarter-finals go to the final 4. And 3 referees: Tomislav Bočka from Croatia, Martin Kozlovski from Latvia, and Vasiliki Sarushka from Greece. Done a good job so far. We had an unfortunate accidental injury in the first few seconds when Tiffany Mitchell got a blow on the nose. It was completely accidental. She had to leave the game for a few minutes, but she's back now. There she is, standing just inside the 3-point line. Well, off the glass, no good. And that's a good toss-up of the ball, and it is the lady I was just talking about, Tiffany Mitchell, who got the rebound. Kristina Uvina. Shot clock on 1. Well, it was stolen anyway. No stoppage in the play. Sonja Petrovic stole the ball, and it was blocked. The smiling Sonja Petrovic there, saying, "I'm not that bad a shooter. I didn't miss by a meter, you know." Here's a replay of it, and there's that little hand on the block. That's super defense from Natalia Zidek. 4 is Candice Dupre. Leah Palau back to Dupre. Dupre, one of those players who always seems to have so much time. Here's Petrovic again. Pulls up for the jumper and misses it, and the rebound by Amanda Zoe. The main player of the first half, Zoe, number 17, 15 points and 5 rebounds. Now she's just picked up her 6th rebound, and she can shoot threes as well. Here she is inside for her 17th point. Right hand, left hand, you name it, she can score with it. Leah Palau inside. Marta Zage. Zage pulls up for the jumper and misses it. And the rebound drops it conveniently in the hands of Kristina Uvina. You can almost taste the agitation in the crowd here as Nadezhda hit 4 in a row at the start of this second half, and they go back to within 3 points. The crowd getting very, very anxious. Leah Palau with Uvina all over her, and eventually Uvina, she couldn't resist just reaching in and fouling. That's a well-drawn foul by the left-hander, Leah Palau, dribbling with the right hand and leaning and making sure the contact was made. Sign of a quality player, quality point guard. And here she is again. Here Vaughan hits the first 2 of the second half rather for the home side. And it's back to a 6-point game. Uh-oh, inside, easy as they come. Amanda Zoe again. 19 points now. And she's only missed 1 shot from 2-point range. I think she's made a 3 as well. She's made a 3-point play. No, she made a 4-point play. Well, Candice Dupre there. This is the pull-up jump shot. Elizabeth Williams. Uvina. Avina throwing it at the basket. Looking for the foul, perhaps. Avina not getting. Oh, the no-look pass. Well, Candice Dupre says she was fouled and then complains to the official, and for her pains, she picked up a technical foul. Well, there's a lot of contact there, and we missed the complaint from Candice Dupre, but it's one shot and possession. Well, it may be the case that the referee missed the foul and didn't like the reaction. Well, Dupre got out of jail slightly because the foul shot was missed, and she's got to forget about it now, Candice Dupre. Possession though for Nadezhda, who with a three-pointer would tie the scores. They had a possible shot to take a lead in the first half after trailing by 11. They didn't lead, they never led in that first half. Here's Avina. Mitchell for three, that's going to miss. And the rebound is by Candice Dupre, and she made sure she was going to get that one. Well, Mitchell and the unsportsmanlike by Nadezhda. Tiffany Mitchell stole the ball. And USK Prague suffering at the moment from the technicalities. They've had a technical foul against them, and there the unsportsmanlike foul. You've got to say that was a very good job well done by Tiffany Mitchell there. She made sure that there was contact. And Nadezhda there, well, she couldn't get her hands out of the way. So 2 shots and possession. And Nadezhda not making the most of a couple of situations that could have given them the lead. Well, they've had 1 from the 2, and now they have possession. Game boiling up. Possession now, Nadezhda. Avina. Williams. Mitchell inside. Well, misunderstanding there between Williams and Zoe. Zage for 3. Well, that's how to make up for an unsportsmanlike foul. Her first touch since she picked up that unsportsmanlike, and she buries the 3 for her 9th point, all of them from the arc. Avina, little fake, beats Palau. That's out of bounds. Well, the 3-point won't count. Elizabeth Williams there, actually it's Tiffany Mitchell, stepped on the sideline. As Coach Hedgkova calls the down play. Dupre inside. Oh, it's a lovely push from. That is a lovely push from Sonia Petrovic. She cleaned the man out and then got an easy 2. And I'll tell you what, Coach Roberto Inguez there, lucky not to. Well, he was smart actually. He didn't want to get a technical to protest. And the rebound is by Sonia Petrovic. Leah Palau using Kia Vaughan rather, as a front screen. Here's Vaughan again. Petrovic, but no points. And the rebound, great rebound, Kia Vaughan. That's her stock in trade. Zage, lovely little bounce pass. And what a hustle there by Tiffany Mitchell. She read the pick and roll to perfection. Avina. Mitchell. Mitchell's just hit 1-3 that was waved off. That's going to miss by a country mile. I don't think it was blocked. Well, she thinks it was blocked. Zedek says, I don't shoot that badly, you know, ref. 13 ways to get back in. That's Alina Beglova. And Tiffany Mitchell out. No signs of that facial injury she suffered in the opening minute or so. Tiffany Mitchell. But we have a timeout. And this is where we were at half time, with USK Prague leading Nadezhda by 7 points. Somewhat calmer coach Roberto Iniguez now. Watching highlights of the third quarter, and that was the first score of this third quarter. Nice pass, and that was the 17th point for Amanda Zoe. She's since moved on to 19. And Kia Vaughan got the scoring moving for the home side in this second half. Home side USK Prague. And from the corner, Nadezhda, having just picked up an unsportsmanlike foul, and then buries the three from the corner. Nice little push from Sonja Petrovic to get open, but she still scored. Here's Kia Vaughan to Nadezhda. Leah Palau takes over. Dupre. Nadezhda for three. That's going to miss by a long way, and Kia Vaughan chases it down. They've got a new 14. And the foul. Oh, dancing along the baseline, that's Leah Palau. She draws the foul against Elizabeth Williams. Twinkle toes, look at that. Great footwork, great recognition as well, great awareness of that end line. So Elizabeth Williams just picked up a second foul. End line ball now. And another simple out of bounds play. Well, Coach Iniguez will be absolutely incandescent with rage about those out of bounds plays that USK Prague have scored from. So simple and so effective. And the lead back to 9. Oh, it's good defense from Vaughan. No foul there, and on the break. Good recognition from Nadezhda. She knew that she was out of control, and the three-point play possibility. Candice Dupre lays it up. She's fouled. She's got an and one. And it's back to an 11-point lead, would you believe? They led 11-0, and now they lead 49-38. And there's still one shot to come for Candice Dupre. That's a great pass from Nadezhda, and the foul, Natalia Zidek. Candice Dupre on the foul line. She's on 12 points. Make it 13. Remember that Nadezhda won the first game in this 3-game series by 23, and now it's a 12-point lead for the home side here, USK Prague. This is good defense, and the rebound, Dupre. Nadezhda pulls up with the jumper and hits it. At the moment, it looks as though USK Prague are going to run away with this. 3.5 to go in the third. The biggest lead of the game is 14. Zaga's just hit her 11th point. Mitchell. Uvina. That's not a foot violation. Well, the referee says it is. My mistake. If you throw the ball against an opponent's foot and there's no movement to kick it, or to stop it, or to trap it, it's not a violation. Well, a limping Amanda Zoe comes out. Williams. 13 is Beglova. Mitchell. Good boxing out again by the whole of the USK Prague team. Lovely little fake from Leah Palau. She's only 5'9", Palau, but she's got hands like shovels. 3 on the shot clock, pulls up for the jumper. And the rebound. Well, the shot clock buzzer goes. The possession had changed anyway. And Nadezhda coach Roberto Iniguez wants to get a sub in. Kristina Ovina out, and in is Anastasia Shilova, 26-year-old Russian. Oh, the reach in there from Nadezhda. There was no need. She'd done a good job initially to tie a player up, and then just that reach. And she suffered as well, got a contact with the ear, on her ear rather, and she takes a break. Good game though from Nadezhda, 11 points, 5 assists. Game not over yet, it's just a 14-point lead with 2.5 to go in the third. Mitchell is fouled by Leah Palau. I think that's her third as well. No, just a second. It all started going wrong for the home side, US Prague, when Leah Palau and Nadezhda, and indeed Kia Vaughan, were on the bench in that first half. Good hands from Kia Vaughan. And Vaughan is saying, well, I tipped it on to Elizabeth Williams' knee there, ref. The referee thought otherwise. Now, do we have another simple out-of-bounds play here for Nadezhda Orenburg? Well, first of all, they've got to get the ball in. They just about do. And that is a simple out-of-bounds play by Esther Williams, with half a second left on the shot clock. Leah Palau, Candice Dupre. Petrovic. Well, here go Nadezhda on the break, 2-on-1, the behind the back flip pass. Again, not the best executed fast break I've ever seen. Was there a case for a behind the back pass there? Well, I'm not sure that Anastasia Shilova was expecting it. Here's Leah Palau. Candice Dupre, back to Palau. Well, almost another good rebound from Dupre, and the foul there by US Prague's number 12 is Teresa Varolova. Now, Nadezhda have to recognise that US Prague got a couple of bench players on here, and they took advantage in that first half. Mind you, they do have Amanda Zoe on their own bench, Nadezhda, in what looks like her thigh has been strapped. Whether she's pulled a muscle or not, I don't know. You may not see the leading scorer in the game, Amanda Zoe, back on the floor, yet she looks, well, she's looks in agony on the bench from where I'm sitting. 1 from 2 for Tiffany Mitchell. It's back to an 11-point game. Cristina Ovina coming back in. 26-year-old Spanish guard. Part of the Spanish team that beat France 70-69 in Eurobasket 2013. As indeed were Nadezhda and Leah Palau. Petrovic back to Palau. Petrovic or Palau, the behind the back pass. Petrovic inside to Kia Vaughan. Oh, that hit underneath the backboard. There's the shot clock, which beats US Prague. Game got a little scrappy. It's an 11-point lead still for US Prague. Well into the last minute of the third. Now, if Nadezhda can score here, they may put pressure on the home side. Shilova for the 3. Well, they do score, and they have put pressure on the home side. It was 14, the lead now just 8. That's her first score of the game, Shilova. There's still a 15-second differential between game and shot clock. Here's Candice Dupre. Well, real pressure now on USK Prague. Shot clock has been turned off at the end of the third quarter. Uvina looking for the last shot of the quarter. Demanding movement here. Uvina, is she going to shoot up a three? Well, off the glass and out, and the rebound is Dupre. That should be it for the third quarter. It was 14 points the lead. Now it is just 8 for ZVVZ USK Prague in a game that the home side from the Czech Republic have to win to extend the series back to a third game in Orenburg in Russia next Wednesday. Still all to play for. If Nadezhda can somehow squeeze a win here, there will be no game 3. So there are the stats of the first 3 quarters. 23% from three-point range. That will not please Roberto Iniguez, coach to Nadezhda. 38% from the arc for USK Prague. And there haven't been too many free throws in the game either. A well-refereed game. We've had 1 technical foul, which I thought was a bit harsh. Had 1 unsportsmanlike foul. That's the new interpretation nowadays. No attempt for the ball. And the rebound still dominated by USK Prague, 35-20. Assists as well. That's 2-1. USK Prague out-fouling Nadezhda 14-10. And in a tough game, in a physical game, that probably doesn't matter. Turnovers, USK Prague, well, 14-11. That won't please coach Natalia Heshkova. And that was the first score there. We're watching highlights of the third quarter. First score for the home side in this third quarter after 4 unanswered points for Nadezhda. And a crucial 3, you have to say, from Amada Zage from the corner. And that was just after she'd picked up an unsportsmanlike foul as well. And that's a lovely push, if you get my drift, by Sonia Petrovic. And inside, Candice Dupre. Great pass, great play, good score, and a 3-point play as well. And you've got to say that the Nadezhda defense went to sleep basically. Anyway, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter, and the home side in possession. It is USK Prague leading Nadezhda Orenburg by 8. Well, almost good denied defense there from Nadezhda. Yeah, took 5 seconds off the clock there. Candice Dupre for 2, an open 2. It's back to a double-digit lead. Candice Dupre there. It's her 13th point. Uvina to Williams. Good switching man-to-man for USK Prague. Shot clock on 6. Good hands. Shot clock on 2. Uvina for the prayer shot. And here we go with USK Prague on the break. Petrovic to Dupre. Palau comes off Kia Vaughan's pick. The dancing feet again of Leah Palau. And she gets the rebound as well. At the risk of repeating myself, 37 years of age, and she looks like a young whippersnapper. Oh, well, Candice Dupre didn't expect the pass there. 1 on the shot clock, it's blocked. And that's a shot clock violation. Oh, Dupre there, she's on a double-double of 15 points and 10 rebounds. Candice Dupre from Temple University, plays for Indiana Fever in the WNBA, and yeah, to make matters worse for opponents, she used to play for Nadezhda. Uvina. Still 8.5 to go. No, it's not done yet, this game, especially. Well, the referee waves the score because he says Natalia Anokina travelled. A look of bewilderment on the face of the 30-year-old Russian there. And she's going to offer some explanation as she's subbed out. So to number 12, Teresa Vorilova for USK Prague. Here's Nadezhda back in on those 3 fouls. Dupre. Well, Coach Iniguez almost playing defense there with his team. And then says, calm things down, we're still in this game. Williams defended by Dupre. And Dupre fouls her. Candice Dupre. It's that hand in the back that does it. Referees don't like that. That's her 4th, but she's going to stay out there, I think. And that's a 5-second call. Terrific defense again from Leah Palau, denying the pass. Coach Roberto Iniguez saying something along the lines of, I thought we practiced that out of bounds play. Here's Nadezhda back to Leah Palau. Palau for 3. And the rebound by Amanda Zoe. She's on her way to a double-double as well. Number 17 for Nadezhda. Oh, good hands from Dupre. She says she touched the ball onto her opponent and the referee agrees. Yeah, good change of mind there from the official. The 2 officials looked at each other, nodded and says, yes, definitely USK possession. Oh my word, Avina there ran head high into Nadezhda's screen. That's a travel, yep. Well, Nadezhda there trying to smile about the situation, but she definitely travelled. The home side, 2 more turnovers than their opponents, but they still lead by 10. Good hands indeed from Petrovic, who's fouled, and she's got the and 1. Sonia Petrovic, and just look at the face of Anastasia Shil over there. She can't believe she's just been stripped and she fouled. Well, we didn't quite see the steal, but we definitely saw the foul. Sonia Petrovic now 16 points, and the locals celebrate because the local side, USK Prague, leading by 12. It may soon be 13. It's not 13, but Dupre gets the rebound and has her shot blocked, and it's possession to USK Prague. Does she get another rebound for that? Candice Dupre, she's on 15 points and 11 rebounds now. And really, the home side can run the clock now. Another rebound, this time for Sonia Petrovic. Nadezhda inside to Leah Palau for 3. Leah Palau for 3. 57 plays 44. USK Prague running away with it now. This is definitely the biggest lead of the game. 15 points. Oh, the hand there of Kia Vaughan. Just reached in, over anxious, looks at the bench, thinks the sub's coming, hopes she's going to stay in there. Here it comes, there's the jab on the hand, on the arm. A little grimace from Kia Vaughan. Timeout! There the quarter scores. Remember that Nadezhda won all 4 quarters in game 1. A different story tonight. The second quarter was tied, but the first and third quarters won by USK Prague, and this 4th quarter they're on a 7-0 run. let me just repeat something that I said that Coach Eshkova said, coach of USK Prague. She said, we were missing leaders in that first game. Candice Dupre got 4 points, Sonia Petrovic 9, and Marta Zargay 5. But together with Leah Palau, the 4 leaders of this team have definitely turned up tonight. Dupre 15 points, Petrovic 16 points, Zargay 11 points, Leah Palau 9 points. What a difference a few days make. But remember, if this continues and USK Prague come out winners in this game 2, there is a game 3 next Wednesday in Russia, and that will be a different story again. Yeah, Coach Roberto Iniguez said his team just didn't play his opponents didn't play very well in game 1. He knew that, and he was expecting a much tougher game here tonight. That's what he's got. And it all bodes well for a really tight game. And that's a tight game in game 3, that is. The travel is by Esther Williams, she's a swimmer, Elizabeth Williams. Lack of awareness there on the press, or it wasn't press really, from Nadezhda. That's a very optimistic pass from Leah Palau, and she straight away apologises. But then Nadezhda conjure up a turnover. Here's Petrovic, defended by Amanda Zui. Defended not particularly tightly. Dupre inside, got a shot blocked. Avina, it's now or never for Nadezhda. And we have a foul by Sonia Petrovic, holding foul off the ball. And you can clearly see that Amanda Zui there is in some distress. She's still hobbling, the big number 17. Yeah, there's the foul. Petrovic has definitely got her hands full there. I think it's that left knee or thigh that Zoe is carrying, let's say. And she is again. Avina, the 3-pointer goes up. And terrific boxing out from Kia Vaughan. It looked as though Petrovic did all the work to get the rebound there, but then Petrovic gives the ball away and then recovers, and a great hustle. It's mayhem out there, and I think that's out of bounds. Now, who's out of bounds? Well, they both are. Leah Palau. Here's that steal. Great hands indeed from Christina Avina. Now, are they both out of bounds? Will that be called a jump ball? It would have been in the old days. And Avina trying to, well, she snatches the ball out of the referee's hands. They've got an out of bounds lined up there and couldn't execute because they hadn't got the ball. Here's Avina again, getting a little demonstrative. Inside. Oh, that's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful play. Amanda Zui there. She was surrounded by 4 players and still scored. 21 points to the number 17, Amanda Zui. Timeout called by USK Prague coach Natalia Heskova, just to make sure. Now, that's the first score in nearly 5 minutes of this 4th quarter by Nadezhda. 4 minutes 54 seconds it took them to score, and almost inevitably it was Amanda Zui who scored for them.
If after this screen, step out and go for shot, okay? Do you understand me?
Set screen, back screen for Kia.
Yes, back screen for Kia. You don't do that. And then play through. Play it. And play to next step to next. One is she post up. Then pick and roll. Then we go opposite side screen. And then again pick and roll. We need to
Play long.
Well, 5 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. And it's a comfortable looking lead for USK Prague over Nadezhda Orenburg. But they cannot afford to relax, because Nadezhda, very good side. They could, if they see even a hint of a team relaxing against them, they'll go at them. And we do not want a game 3. Nadezhda want to rest next week as far as EuroLeague is concerned. But they trail by 13, Nadezhda, having won the first game by 23. Here's Petrovic. Petrovic is fouled. On her way to the bucket, fouled by Kristina Ovina. I think she was on her way to the hoop anyway. May have been on her way to pass to the corner. There we go. Now, was it number 17, Amanda Zui, who came across to foul? I think it was. That's her third foul, to go with 21 points and 8 rebounds. Now, is that a backcourt? It is indeed. Nadezhda is saying, I didn't touch it. Referees are looking at each other. Yeah, referees consulting here. That's good refereeing, actually. Are you sure about this? They're saying to each other, I think. Let's have a look. Well, that was touched by the out-of-bounds defender. Yeah, good call. Good refereeing. If in doubt, ask your teammate. 3 teams out there, of course. One team in yellow, one in maroon, and a team of officials. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. Oh, that poor young lady sitting just behind the band. Yeah, the referees are saying it was touched in the front court. So I think it should come in the front court. Yeah, that's right. Nadezhda, who initiated the semi-complaint, or the discussion rather, about whose possession it was. Leah Palau, Candice Dupre. Zage pulls up for the jumper and misses it, and the rebound, another rebound, 9th rebound indeed by Amanda Zoe. Movina inside, she's fouled by Leah Palau, that's her 3rd foul. You might say she disagrees with the call, but disagrees politely. Of course she does. Little bump there. Remember, Candice Dupre on 4 fouls. If she fouls out and Palau's on 3, if they go, you never know. Oh, good hands from, yeah, and a double deflection. Terrific hands there from Candice Dupre. And immediately Amanda Zui acknowledges that. 21 in for Nadezhda is Tatiana Petrushina. First time we've seen her tonight. It may be that this Prague running the clock a little now, and it goes to Petrovic with 9 on the shot clock. Petrovic on the turnaround, and she's fouled. She's got 2 shots. The foul there is against Natalia Zidek. Well drawn foul by Sonja Petrovic. Petrovic 16 points, 8 rebounds. And she's on the foul line. Always goes through the same routine. Little dip to the hip, and back up to wave bye-bye to the ball. There we go, little dip, and swish. Looking a little more comfortable now with a 15-point equal, biggest lead of the game for USK Prague. Ovina. Mitchell. I don't think Nadezhda want to run the clock if they want to win this. Well, the pull-up jump shot there from Kristina Ovina. Makes the point game again. It's not done yet. 3.5 to go. Here's Palau. She'll run the clock. She'll look for the foul as well. A little head fake, or ponytail fake, let's call it. Petrovic. Yeah, that's an offensive foul against Petrovic, I think. I don't think it's Dupre. I think it was a handoff from Sonja Petrovic. Here we go. There it is. Ooh, more than a handoff. Little jab to the throat, even. 3 fouls, so the foul's loading up. Yeah, and she apologizes as well. Serbia with Sonja Petrovic got to the Rio Olympics. First time they got there for the women's team. And she was a very active part of that team. Now Elvina, has she seen a spark here? And she's again Elvina, defended by Palau. Taking a long time over this offense, and that's good work by Kia Vaughan. Great Dinar defense in that low post. Here's Zage. Now surely the time for US Prague to run the clock. Kia Vaughan gets a shot blocked, but Dupre picks up the rubbish, and she'll get the foul line again. Unfortunate there, twice indeed for Nadezhda. They got a block shot, they could have picked up the loose ball. Instead, Dupre got the rebound, and she was fouled. Candice Dupre, 15 points, 14 rebounds now. And Amanda Zoe goes out. Great game from her, 21 points and 9 rebounds. Dupre misses the first. So if we don't see Amanda Zoe again, 23-year-old Swede, then she'll be 1 rebound short of a double-double in what looks like a losing effort. Dupre makes the second. I've no doubt that the home side are not thinking about that 23-point margin. That is irrelevant, especially if that three-pointer goes in from Tiffany Mitchell. All that the team in yellow, US Prague, need to do is win, whether it's by 50 or by 1. It doesn't matter, they just need the win. Well, the steal there from Ovina. Well, it is so easy to criticize referees in basketball because it's a very, well, it's a game of opinions, isn't it? But that is a foul, I'm afraid. That is a foul by Ovina. And then Leah Palau is called the unsportsmanlike foul. I'm sorry, that is just ridiculous. Now here's Ovina on the foul line. She's got 2 shots and possession. And Leah Palau has just picked up her 4th foul. And still 2:20 to go. And 2 from 2 for Ovina. It's a 9-point game now. Leah Palau on 4 fouls, and Nadezhda have possession. Is there a light at the end of the proverbial tunnel for Nadezhda? Oh, the steal from an outraged Leah Palau. Yeah, they're putting her under an awful lot of pressure. Tiffany Mitchell there, and Leah Palau's talking to the male official, who may not be too quick to give a technical. Oh, the turnover, poor turnover there from Dupre. She's annoyed with herself. Just under 2 minutes to go. It's nowhere near as comfortable as it was for USK Prague. They're leading by 9. They were leading by 15. Oh, well, not quite a turnover. Good recognition there from Sonja Petrovic. We have a timeout called by Roberto Iniguez. Does he still believe his team can win the series 2-0? Well, his 4th quarter, it was 7-0 to USK Prague. Now it's just a 1-point differential in this 4th quarter. And I tell you what, Coach Iniguez still believes. He doesn't want a game 3. Still, the rebound situation has been dominated by the home side, USK Prague, 42-28. As we watch highlights, Leah Palau there from the corner hits a 3. But one of the few controversial moments of the game was in the 4th quarter when Leah Palau had the ball and was body checked by the player on the ball at the moment, Kristina Ovina. No foul was called, although it was glaringly obvious, and then Leah Palau deemed to have committed an unsportsmanlike foul. She probably just grabbed her opponent in frustration, I think. Anyway, the band still think it's a job well done. So does the mascot. The fans have woken up. They've missed their last 5 2-point attempts, the home side. And that's a 5-second call. The second 5-second call that Leah Palau has forced. And her coach will applaud that. And Christina Urbina had a little word with the official there, saying that was a quick 5-second call, ref. Yeah, that's definitely this time. There was marginal contact then when Urbina fouled Leah Palau for her third foul, compared to the robust challenge a minute or so ago. Now, two Spanish national team players in this game. There's not a lot of love lost between them. I'm sure they're good friends on the national team, though. Lead back to 10. Leah Palau moves on to 10 points. 10 points and 7 assists. 11 points now. The lead back to 11. This is where we started the game, with an 11-point lead for the home side. And good recognition from Marta Zage as well. She read the give and go. Leah Palau escapes the trap. Here's Zage. Dupre. Yeah, they're going to run the clock now. Doesn't matter how much they win by. A win is all they require. Leah Palau. Sonja Petrovic. Dupre. Shot clock on 1. Got to go up, and she loses the ball. There's the shot clock buzzer. Doesn't matter though, they took 24 seconds off the clock. 76 seconds remaining, and Christina Urbina goes out. Good game from her, just 4 points, but 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and 3 fouls. And coming in, number 10, Anastasia Shilova, coming back in rather. Zoe there, 21 points and 9 rebounds. For the number 17, for Nadezhda, she's leading scorer in the game. Not by many. Sonja Petrovic, 18 points. Shot clock on 5. Well, looked very suspicious footwork there from Tiffany Mitchell, but referee said it's okay, 2 points. It's back to a 9-point game. Here's Marta Zage to Leah Palau. And this time her defender goes behind the screen. That's a travel by Leah Palau. But they did take some time off the clock. 17 seconds indeed. So a 9-point lead for USK Prague. They're going to win this one, and they're going to tie the series at 1 each. But they still have to work very, very hard for that final 4 place. And the rebound is picked up by Kia Vaughan. Well, the crowd know that there will be a game 3. Pia Vaughan, 12 rebounds and 4 points for the number 1 for USK Prague. But that is it. The final score, 64-55. We will have a game 3 next Wednesday in the quarterfinal of the Women's EuroLeague. This quarterfinal tie is tied at 1 game each. Well, Nadezhda Orenburg will look back to that start where they trailed 0-11. Coach Iniguez called a timeout. He went absolutely ballistic at his players. And there, the sad face of Amanda Zoe, 21 points, 9 rebounds in a losing effort. Remember Nadezhda, they were runners-up last year. They lost 69-72 in the final game to Ekaterinburg. USK Prague, the season prior to that, they won against ECAT. They won by 4. So both teams here have memories of the big time, and they both want to be back there as the players respond to a fabulous crowd here at the Kralovka Arena in Prague. There are the stats. Well, both teams shot pretty well from 2-point range, 19 from 50 for the home side, 45%, 18 from 40 from Nadezhda. 3-pointers, 6 from 16 compared to 4 from 17. And there wasn't much difference in the foul line either, but there, the key statistic. 43 rebounds to ZVVZ USK Prague compared to just 26 from Nadezhda Orenburg. And the final score, USK Prague wins 70 I'll try that again. USK Prague wins 64-55. We will have a game 3 in the EuroLeague Women's quarterfinals. Turnovers pretty even, but the key stat, those rebounds. And their list of scorers. Zoe, leading scorer in the game in a losing effort. She also got 9 rebounds, but terrific double-double from Candice Dupre. 14 rebounds and 16 points. And 7 assists for Leah Palau and her Spanish teammate Cristina Ovina, 5 assists. So the final score, 64-55. USK Prague have beaten Nadezhda Orenburg in Game 2 of the Women's EuroLeague quarter-final playoffs. We will have a Game 3.